he will face Joe Louis. He's 6'2" tall, 181 pounds, one of the best right hands in the business.
An amazing reach advantage that fighters do not expect to see in this kind of fighter. The jab is unassumingly long and sharp and fast, and that will really put you off your stride.
The gentleman of boxing, Floyd Patterson. It's the Brown Bomber, Joe Louis. His fight against Matt Schmeling, one of the most important fights in the history of this fine sport.
Just take...
This bout, you can tell both. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. That jab doesn't score. Just missed with that jab. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement with left to right, box forward, box backward. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
And he misses with that jab. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute...
And there's the bell to start round two. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight. A counter punch is smart.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? That left hook misses. Catch and shoot. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
It's obvious which one of these fighters has to get on the inside.
You've got to fight dirty, Todd. You've got to get in close. You've got to fight on the blind side of the referee. You've got to find a way in.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Beautiful counterpunch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They exchange punches. That right hook catching air. Nice counter. That jab doesn't score. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to sort of actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is...
Here we go to the 4th round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Just misses with that uppercut. He missed with that jab. They exchange punches. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
It's all offense all the time. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. They exchange punches. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've got in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance.
On to the 5th we go. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Got out of the way of that right hook. Caution being thrown to the wind. You'd like to see more jabs. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Missing with the hook. Straight right. Did you see that? Ooh, that really affected Floyd there. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. They've got the momentum. There's the bell for round 6. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Do you believe what we are seeing? Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? That jab won't score. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Hold it right there. Joe Louis in trouble. How is this fight still continuing? Where did that come from? Down they go. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
I've got to see that again.
What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that. And there's the bell for round 7. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Both men step back for just a moment. Punch, counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. That counter punch caught him clean. gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you've hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Good job defending the jab. That hook just can't find it. Did you see that? Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. Looks like they've shaken it off. Oh my God, Johnny! The Brown. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round. Round 8, and we're off again. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Nice counter. Oh, and Joe Louis is hurt. He is hurt. The Brown Bomber couldn't take anymore. Wow, let's take another look at that.
I need to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
He's up, but for how long? Look at him. On the heels. Look at, it's not there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
It's that ever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He should be behind on points until the last 10 seconds. But he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Misses with that uppercut. You'd like to see more jabs. Perhaps. Hold it right there. Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name... It's Jack Dempsey, one of the legends of all legends. This bout, you can tell both of these fighters are exuding. And there's the bell for round one. They blocked the left there. They exchange punches. Patterson's rocked. And Patterson couldn't take anymore. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight?
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Nice counter shot. Pretty good start the first half of this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
That punch lands. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's a... Oh, and Patterson's dazed. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Loved the response, though. Got back up. Took a deep breath and thought, right.
And there's the bell for round two. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Really good buzz in the air tonight. This crowd waiting for something special.
Just see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Todd. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Ooh, that really affected Floyd there. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
You gotta like what you... Hold that thought! Jack Dempsey, oh boy, in trouble. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Bing Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Oh no, Dempsey is hurt! And right back into the fray.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Pretty dominant. Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is If it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good looking right hook, but that was blocked. And now they're trying to get into their opponent's head. Jab not finding its target. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly.
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. The great heavyweight champion just got clipped. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems at that moment. Hold it right there! Jack Dempsey, oh boy, in trouble! Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Did you see that? Oh no, Dempsey is hurt. Well, there was no... Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won.
Lincoln, you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Don't waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to call you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Wow, what a shot! And it's over! A home run swing, and that will do it here! Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
Listen to me. Are you okay? You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it.
You are the sweetest thing. Yeah.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. And here is George G-Force Davey. He comes in at 180 centimeters high with 184 centimeter reach. And standing across the ring from him, perhaps the greatest to ever do it, Sugar Ray Robinson. Nearly impossible to beat no matter what he weighed in at. But it was 66.7 kilos. He's 180 centimeters tall with a reach of 184.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that.
And here is George G-Force Davey. And this is a fighter you certainly want to keep your eyes on as he has a bright future.
This bout is scheduled.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
The wait is over.
All right.
The speaking stop. The fight begins. Now, let's get the answers.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Good punch. Nice exchange here from both men. Well done with that counter shot. These two have been going at it on social media, and now finally they're about to go at it in the ring.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Good counter punching. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Davey in that last round. From this moment on to the second round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Back and forth they go. Caution is being thrown to the wind. This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside and winning round after round.
Todd, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
Gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. George Davey just took a big shot. Looks like trouble was averted.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no...
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talking about Davey in that last round. Well, let's get it started in round 3. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Swing and a miss with that jab. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Not a lot of defense here at all. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The straight right just misses. Throws the jab, but does not score. Be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He missed with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talking about Davey in that last round. The game... Back at it in round 4. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
He threw a punch and just got countered. But wait a minute! George Davey just got wobbled. I thought that was the end, but here we go again! Back into the fire!
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He misses with that jab. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Davey in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your...
Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work.
Go out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off. Win the round on your jab. And then breathe when you're stepping around.
The jab, don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you do.
Get back out there and win the round. Get out there and
Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's too tired.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That jab won't score. And just as quick... Whoa, wait a minute! George Davey in some serious, serious trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will you do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
You'd like to see more jabs. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talking about Davey in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Just keep him on the end.
you need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight.
There's the bell to start round 6. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A straight right just misses. Nice counter. That left hook missed. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
How about that time counter shot? When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Jab misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Davey in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Needs a knockout.
Be smart.
Here we go. It's round 7. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
He threw a punch and just got countered. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
The straight right just misses. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. That jab misses. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Both men step back for just a moment. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Davey in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
I need to win.
Don't worry, that's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get your breath back.
Just box him, be smart, get your shots off, and don't give in
To the fight, don't give him no free shots, yeah? You're doing good, kid.
You're just don't worry about it. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you let him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not your lead.
There's the bell to start round 8. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a counter shot. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
They both want a highlight reel knockout. So much bruising. Will the referee stop this fight?
Are you okay?
Yes, sir. We fight on here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, you don't see it very often, but here it is. This fight ends in...
righteth every man and woman that cometh into this continent, into this world.